Awesome. I'm here with my friend Chef Fatou Ouattara here in Akadi, PDX, and that is an incredible West African restaurant here on Southeast 10th and Division.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I live less than a mile from here. Yeah, forever. Yeah, it's awesome. And you've been here 4 years.
4 years, this location.
Yeah, so you and I met through who you call your little sister, and I call a very good friend, Zanele Mutepfa Rhone. Zanele and I had this whole conversation about really close friends who you call a brother or sister versus like a best friend. And she has a very, but you guys treat each other like siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
awesome.
Telling each other everything.
Yeah.
So.
Tell us a little bit about how Akadi. No, you're hearing kegs and everything in the background. We're in here. She came in on her day off. I feel really bad about that.
It's okay.
But yeah. So you're from Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire, yeah.
Which had an incredible run in World Cup.
Yes. Even though we didn't it, watching soccer is like you love football, you watch it because you're so patriotic, you wanna, root for your country, and then you see them lose and it's just so disappointing because you know how good they are. But I've loved the World Cup. I've been watching, I've been playing here at Akadi. It's been good. We made some history, obviously, but again, there's some giants in the football right now, so we got more to go.
But so coming back to the origin story of how you started Akadi. You grew up in Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, and when did you come to Portland? And then you're about to celebrate your 10-year anniversary. So tell us about like that moment when you're like, okay, I'm gonna go all in and start my own restaurant.
So I moved there actually because Côte d'Ivoire was going through a 11-year war, tribal war, unfortunately, and I had missed already 2 years of school. So my dad had asked me what I wanted to do. I just couldn't just continue sitting there. We didn't know when the war was going to end. So I chose to come here in the US because I wanted to learn English. And then when I moved here, I went to Portland State University. I took marketing and finance.
And why Portland State of all the colleges and universities in the US?
That story is so weird, right? That's a fun fact about me. I came here by mistake. I wasn't supposed to be in Oregon. I applied to multiple universities. I didn't know all the universities, so there was so many of them I applied, and I got accepted at Portland, Maine, and Georgia State. Okay. But I had so many friends in Georgia State University. I knew if I went to Georgia State, I wouldn't improve my English as fast as I wanted to. So I chose Portland, Maine. But what I didn't know, there was 2 Portland. So I booked my flight for Portland, Oregon. And I got here and they told me, oh, it's Portland, Maine. You're in the wrong state. But it was much harder to just go back to Portland, Maine. My English wasn't good. I was confused. So I asked Portland State if I could apply. And they said yes, so I did. And
we lucked out in Portland to have you here. And so that was that over 10 years ago?
That was 15 years ago. I moved here in 2010, so 16 years actually. Yeah.
And then you were working in another restaurant, and you're like,
when I came to Portland State, another war broke out in Ivory Coast. So I had no access to my parents, and my dad was the one paying for my school. So that was really nerve-wracking. I didn't know what to do. I had no way of paying my rent, none of those stuff. So I ended up applying for asylum. That's how I got my green card. So when I was authorized to work, I got a job at Horn of Africa, actually. It's a Somali Ethiopian restaurant that was
downtown, or
no, it's on MLK too.
Yeah,
so I worked for them. They've been in Oregon for 20 years. They're closed now, But that was my first job as a dishwasher in a restaurant. It was really cool. It was hard, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now fast forward, you started Akadi.
Yeah.
You come in on your day off after working all weekend
Yeah.
on this new menu.
Yes.
I think a lot of people may not know that like half of your business is catering.
It is, yeah.
Which is mainly how I've met and experienced,
Yeah.
whether it's at Friends of the Children fundraiser
Yeah.
or we've had you at Thesis
Yep,
a
at
bunch
Thesis,
or
yeah.
the script or other things.
Yeah.
So why do a new menu now and give me kind of the backstory of this menu?
So when I opened Akadi, I wanted people to experience West Africa like it has never been done before. And there's so many countries in West Africa. There's at least 15. And I wanted people to experience each country and their national dishes. And so there's so much to cover that every 3 to 5 months I will change the menu so people get to experience new stuff. But Akadi is also turning 10 years because we were on MLK first before we moved to this bigger location. And so this new menu is very close to my heart. I wanted to introduce things that are very traditional, very close to my mom's heart because my grandma used to make it for her, for my grandpa. She taught me how to make it. So I want people to experience these dishes in the traditional form without ever changing anything in it. So this menu is the village, I call it, because it's deeply rooted in how I grew up learning all these spices, how they work with each other, what meat goes with this and that. So
give like 2 examples of what's going to be on the menu.
Kejenu is a dish that is made with chicken that have a lot of vegetable seasoning, and it's just covered with these palm leaves and put on the fire with no liquid, and it just cook in its own juice. And I remember I used to eat that dish all the time when I'm angry, when I'm happy, when I'm feeling non-creative, right? That dish,
Comfort food.
yeah, it's comforting, it's exciting, it's used for celebration and stuff like that. So I've never had that on the menu before. I don't know why, but now I brought that on the menu, and I have the fish pepper soup that is also from Nigeria, Ghana. These are places that I've traveled to that I absolutely love the tradition as well, and how they cook, and I see the similarities. Even though we're like in Africa, we have different culture, we have so much similarity, and this dish remind me of the similarities we have in every single tradition, tribes in Africa. So those 2 I'm very excited about. But there's so many more on the menu that people are gonna really enjoy.
I love it. So you joined Script Founders 6 months ago or
Yes.
so, and there's 3 cohorts. You're in the cohort with Zanele and
Yeah.
Augusto and Ken and all of that. And so, kind of tell us like what's 1 or 2 things that you've really gotten from that group.
The group has become like a family, a little family reunion that I look forward to now.
Nice.
Especially when the months have been so tough. I look forward to actually talking about it in that group. It feels like a mini business therapy for me.
Okay.
You know, because then I'm meeting with people who are also going through different struggle, right? But then we have that similarities because we're entrepreneurs, we own businesses, we're working in this environment that is not so easy to navigate.
Yeah.
And so we can lean on each other, and it's been such a blessing for me that now I make sure I cannot miss it. It's like a little drug. I cannot miss it. So it's like if I have something else planned that I cannot skip that, I'm always so sad that I'm calling Adam like, can I join in video at least? I will listen in the background just so I can be a part of it. It's been very therapeutic. So I
That's
love
great.
it.
I don't know if we're gonna have in our marketing, it's like a little drug. But
For me, it's my little,
yeah.
I'm addicted now.
Yeah,
So
that's good. I mean, it's probably really hard to break away for
It is.
3 hours every
it is,
month from like, because you're doing it all.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, but that time, even though in the beginning it seems really hard, I'm telling you, the 3 hours is not even enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough for what we need to cover, the things that entrepreneurs need to get off their chest, the help that they need.
Yeah.
3 hours is not enough. But
Yeah. And
it's a
you were
blessing.
telling me like an expert, Janelle, came in and talked
Yes,
about
and
how
we're
to buy a
meeting,
small building.
Yes,
Or,
we're
things
meeting
like that.
really amazing, insightful people that are actually giving their expertise to us, so we can see that, oh, this is not rocket science. You can also do it because these people did it, and we have access to them even after the meeting, which has been a blessing. Like Janelle,
Yeah.
I have a meeting coming up with her, and I'm really excited. And that's what the group really teaches you. Some things you don't know, and someone is like, wait, I know this, I can help you with that. So it has become, like I said, a little family.
Awesome.
And then outside of that, we now hang out and do things. So
I love it.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, any last thing to share with, like, we're trying to highlight, bright spots in Portland and, the challenges as well.
Yeah.
But you got the new menu. Any other things you want to share with the crew? Or you...
I mean, I'm excited for this new menu. I'm more excited for everything there is to come from the script. As we're all growing and we're seeing people changing, people improving their businesses, for being part of that group. So I'm promoting it. I'm telling everybody who have a business,
All
you
right.
got a business,
I love it.
Come join the script. So
Thanks,
it's been
Fatou.
great. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Cheers.
Ryan.
All right.